You're watching Sci-Fi for Me TV.
We are at Fan Expo Dallas talking with Jerry Chevalier, who is a builder, part of the Astromex group down here. The official website, astromex.net.
Yes.
And you build droids for a living. How
Not for
crazy?
a living, just as a hobby.
It'd be nice to do it for a living, wouldn't it?
Right, yes.
So which of these are yours, and what's your process here?
This R4 is mine. I also have a R5 head, which is right there. Those two mouse droids, the pit droids that you see back here, those are mine.
So what's involved in design? First of all, choosing which droid you're going to build, and then are you researching plans online? You're making it up as you go. What's your process for?
It's personal preference, whatever you want to build. At astromech.net, there are pictures of different droids. When you watch Star Wars, if anything appeals to you, you pick that particular droid. The plans are free at astromech.net. There's an online community there where we teach each other how to build the droids that we want. The builders group supply parts for the builders. Of course, we have to purchase them, or we build them ourselves. And there's a multitude of different types of materials that we can build these items out of. Anything from plastic or wood all the way up to aluminum, or even carbon fiber if you wanted to. So we can build these things out of anything.
Now, how difficult is it when you're in a space like this? You've got thousands of people walking around. You mentioned navigating through with some of these remote control thing. When you get in here, I know we've been having issues with the Wi-Fi. Does that ever interfere with your remote control signals? You find that suddenly the droid is just not moving?
No. We use 2.4 gigahertz. It's a positive lock. It doesn't get scrambled. We haven't had any particular problems. Whenever we're driving these droids, we're seeing these. So our biggest issue is making sure no one jumps in front of the droid, and that we don't run over any feet. So we want to make sure that we're safe. When it gets congested like this, it's safer to just kind of pull back and stay here so that we don't bump into anyone or anyone bumps into us.
So is there, so far in all of the time that you've done this, have you guys developed, is there droid etiquette?
Yes. There's usually wranglers out there whenever we're driving to either clear the path or make sure that we don't have anyone trying to, for lack of a better term, molest the droids, trying to kick or damage them. But every now and then it does happen, So, but we make sure there's a clear path and that there's no trouble.
What's been so far the biggest challenge for you as a droid builder?
Well, making sure that we get all the necessary parts, that we're making them correctly, they're sturdy, and that everything fits and works right. Because we have a building standard and we have a builder's council, we make sure that everything is built correctly to a certain standard, everything works, and everything is within those specs. That's the biggest thing that we want to make sure. Otherwise, it can be a problem, if we don't because of the multitude of different vendors that we have, different builders within the group. If we buy one thing from one person, we want to make sure that its corresponding part fits. If it doesn't, then we have a problem.
Well, hopefully you won't have any problems out here. Jerry Chevalier, thank you very much for your time.